hoping. These number of videos are maybe because the holidays are coming, but again, I do it throughout the year. When I first started my first business, which was back 35, 40 years ago, there was an organization called Boys Town out of Kansas, Father Flanagan. And you see that very famous brother carrying his other brother with that saying, "He ain't heavy, Father. He's my brother." I used to send to Boys Town every month. Every single month. At that time I was making money. I would send according to how I was making. If I wasn't making as much, I would still send. Maybe it wouldn't be as much, but I never forgot Boys Town. And Boys Town never forgot me. They used to send me plaques and things that I put in my office, and got beautiful letters directly from, handwritten from Father Flanagan at the time, thanking me for my generosity. What generosity? I was helping kids from inner cities. He was helping hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands. No mothers, no fathers. Isn't that the least I can do? Help him, help others. Again, what does it cost? Depending on what you want to give. Charity is not something that you have to put a number to it. Charity comes from your heart. It could be 10 cents, it could be $1, it could be $50. It could be $500, depending on your lot in life. I don't know. Again, I was raised with the thought of giving. That was instilled when I was little. My parents instilled it further, and I instill it to my children. If they've learned it, I don't check on them. Great. If they haven't, I still do. I still give. It just makes me feel good. You ought to try it. You really should. Your heart almost wants to burst out of your chest. Giving without asking back nothing in return. Nothing. We always find an excuse as to why we can't. How about finding a reason as to why we can? And when you see a little girl that was unable to walk, that maybe got a prosthetic, or you see a boy that couldn't see that maybe got a surgery, corrective, or glasses, or children born in wheelchairs. I don't know, it pangs at my heartstrings. I always feel that I'm very, very lucky. I'm always fortunate. I always thank God every day for that extra day, for that day He gave me. How many of us do? How many of us take it for granted? How many of us assume? I don't. My father had a saying, he said, "Gabriel, remember, we're just passing through. We're not staying. So make the most of it while you're here." Well, hopefully, I don't know if there'll be books written about me. I don't know and really don't care. I know what I can do. I know what I do, and it makes me feel good. Again, I share all these with you, and I could go on and on into hundreds throughout my life, because it's very important to make you aware, to awaken you to the fact that Christmas Yes, is a time that the Lord was born. Thanksgiving is a time when we came together and ate a feast together as friends. My thing is giving. That's my feast. That's what the Lord wanted me to do. That's what I believe. Giving is better than receiving. For those of you who have not done it, you ought to try it. Ladies in distress, they come here every year. I give them all my clothing, all excess furniture, whatever. They give me a slip. I said, no. It's not deductible. I don't want it. It's extra stuff I'm not going to wear. Abused woman. I give to that organization. Abused woman. Women that are in shelters, they've been abused by their husbands. They're living with their children in shelters. What do they ask for? Do I have an extra pair of shoes? Yeah. Do I have extra shirts? Yeah, probably never wear them. Pants? My wife. Furniture I'll never use. Anything extra, whatever it is. Could be a wrench, could be anything that could help. Help them. Make their life easier. Make them feel that people care. Somebody out there cares about them. Are they going to specifically say that Gabe Sicali gave this? No. But Gabe Sicali knows he did. And if it makes your life easier, in all facets that I'm talking about, whether it's hospitals, whether it's elderly, whether it's children, whether it's circuses, whether it's kids in homes, abused, we can do it. We really can. Search your soul, search your conscience. You'll find out that you have one. Let it out. Man does not cry. That may be Neanderthal. I think men cry. Men have feelings. Maybe not to the extent that women have. They're more free with their feelings than men are. Men are kind of hardwired that way, I guess, at rearing. But we cry. We hurt. Maybe don't show it as much. But I know that I've had situations where I've hurt bad. But it doesn't mean that I should give up. Not keep trying, not keep giving. Because every time you do, you get stronger and stronger and stronger. You might not see it today, but you will see it. Because I believe this, he who runs above us up there knows and watches everything. He watches. He sees. He knows. I believe in the Lord. I'm not a big churchgoer. As a Catholic boy, I went to Catholic school, and we had our Wednesdays, we went and were taught education and so on. I went to a Catholic college. Had to take my 2 years of theology. Found it extremely interesting. Did I have to? Did I learn? You learn what you want to learn. If you don't want to learn, you're not going to learn. If you leave yourself open, you will. If you leave yourself open to the fact that we're human, that you have feelings, just like your wife. Or your wife has feelings just like you. And your children. Don't neglect them. Christmas time, holidays, we don't have to buy them huge, huge gifts. What we have to do is give of ourselves. Give of ourselves. Talk. Dress a Christmas tree. Help them with their homework. Let them help you making Thanksgiving dinner or dinner overall. Communicating. All these little words put together compile the breath of a man, the breath of his life. When we leave this earth, I want to leave it a better place than the way I found it. If not for all, I hope, at least I know I did my part. Again, they sound like spiels in a church. They're not. They're really not. They're eye-openers. These videos are thought-provoking. These videos are ones that make you think that I never thought of doing it that way. I never thought of that. Or gee, if I did, maybe I can. Maybe if I do, maybe it will. They kept me down. I didn't go to private schools. I didn't go to Harvard. I didn't go to nothing against whatever. I went to state schools. So what? It's what you do with it. It's what you do with that education. That means something. You talk the talk. You have to walk the walk. There are many of us out there that get on these various platforms and espouse, never give their name, just espouse their vitriol. Why? Why don't they come face to face with you? Because to come face to face with you, they know that you may have to have a question and they'd have to answer. And more than likely they don't. So what they do is they spew. And they spew in numbers to make you think. Yeah, I call them cowards. Sorry, but I do. Because any man that has something to say, I always feel should look at a man in the eye and say what he has to say. You might not like what he has to say, but you have to respect what he has to say. We have to allow that interchange, because if we take it away, we have it just one-sided, and I don't think anybody wants one-sided. They've tried the experiment for thousands and thousands of years. In the end, it doesn't work. I don't have to list various people and dictators and whatever. I don't have to go through it. You guys know. Take time from your busy day for whatever it is, your kids, your charity, your dog, your house, your wife, whatever it might be. We're that busy, we can't take that 5 minutes out of our day. I don't believe it. I really don't believe that. And I don't think you do either. Again, if you like what I have to say, if what I say makes some sort of sense to you, makes you think, that's what I'm doing it for. That's what I think we need. I think we need an awakening. I think we have too many situations of saying we can't. I'm the guy that says, yes, you can. Let's think about it. I told you the story of me on Fox Street where I took a test and a man was willing to hire me until he saw my test. And said, I can't. I could have gotten discouraged, packed it in, but I didn't. I believe in myself. A shoe may fit one man, it may not fit another. I said, I'm going to do it. And I think I did pretty good. I really do. By a lot of standards, I have no idea. I'm not judging by standards. I judge myself by myself. What makes me feel good and proud? If I feel okay in what I've done, if I've said what I feel, if I've told you to your face, that's the way I want to be treated back. That's the way I want to treat people. Think before we talk. Take that extra second. See what effect it has on that person and maybe yourself. If you like my presentations, I always say subscribe. If you don't, I always say write in. If you like them, write in. We'll do anything you feel. If you got suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Until the next time, thank you for your time.